Thank you for tuning in to watch Sixto. My name's Sixto. Today is a review of a Seiko TV dial circa between the 80s and 90s. From what I gathered, I used the Seiko serial number decoder. I have no clue if it works on their modern ones, but it works on their vintage one. I'll leave a link in the description below if you have a vintage Seiko and you want to find out what year it is, so you could go on there and push. I give you a quick image of what you need to put in. So for this case, this little guy is lent in by the awesome guy that I know. I mention him pretty much every time I do a review. Timekeeper watch. I literally rated his jewelry box again. He has so many beautiful timepieces that I feel like pretty much I'm like a little kid in the candy shop, just standing there looking at every single one, from vintage watches to pocket watches to his more modern watches. He has an array of beautiful watches that I always love to look at, and so I found this one. Now, along with a few others, you'll see those in the up and coming videos. But right now, like I said, it's a Seiko TV dial. It's 70092040. This little bad boy measures at a 39.3 lug to lug, from 9 to 3, 38 on the, or 35 on the dot. The crown is thick, you know, it's hidden, so you gotta dig for that. You gotta have, if you have nails, that's good. If you don't, it's gonna be a little of a pain, but you can still get it. The thickness is 10.7 millimeters, and the lug width is 20 mil lug, which is pretty cool. You could change this up if you don't like this traditional, pretty much almost like a beads or ice bracelet, more like what the strap code would have, the Super J kind of version, but it has micro adjust, so you got 5 to play with. The traditional pull pins, you gotta literally push those out because they're folded endings, solid up at the top, but they're folded right here. Milled clasp, simple push, stamped Seiko. Let's see if I can get that zoom in. It's a nice little brush on there. Crazy enough that this bad boy fits on my 7 3/4 inch wrist, which I'll give you a quick wrist shot. And I'm wearing the watch that I won, the Sedmont, the quartz. So stay tuned for the review. It wears well. So here it is on my 7 3/4 inch wrist. If you know Seiko has a special, what do you say, je ne sais quoi to it, that it literally fits to all wrists. This here could, here it is on my, like I said, 7 3/4 inch wrist. Is me, I could rock it. It's almost small, but not too small where it look like a lady, like a lady's watch. Case in point, you'll see this one coming up. Here is a true lady's watch. It's like the size of my pinky now. So compared to that, to this little guy, see, because that's what people see when you're wearing a vintage watch about the 30s. People picture that on your wrist, but in actuality, it wears well. If you are pushing past the 7.5 inch wrist and you have 8 inch wrist, that's where you would really look like you were wearing one of those. But me personally, I could pull it off. which I'm actually surprised that I can. Simple. I believe this is rocking the 7206 C movement. It doesn't, not manual wind, it doesn't hack. Let's find out. Yep, doesn't hack. But to set it, you could one pull out sets it. But to change the day, where you see Sunday, you got to push the crown in. I can get my fat finger on there. There it is. It's in kanji. There's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's Saturday. They have Roman numerals for it, and then there's Sunday. Of course, I was already out of the danger zone because obviously the time changed. But let me know what you guys think about vintage Seiko. The modern Seikos are honestly fabulous, but to each their own. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you guys sticking around. Till the next one, you guys have a good one.